just wanna love you, just wanna hold you, just wanna be with you till we grow old. Please tell me you'll stay or take me away. I want you for myself every single day. You set my world on fire. You set my world on fire.
I know the awesome that he made. Good morning, guys.
Well, good afternoon, beautiful people. I don't even know how to say this. We're buying a house tomorrow. So I have been on the phone all day and like crunching numbers and doing a whole bunch of stuff with Katie's mom, with our lender, so on and so forth. We're buying a house. Long story short.
We're building a house.
Yeah, we're building a house.
We're signing everything tomorrow.
It might trickle on into Tuesday depending on how paperwork goes, but we got approved.
I don't even know what to say. Like, I don't even know how else to
Katie
start
was
this video.
so down. She kept thinking about. Honestly, I was too. At points.
I was
like,
so
I'm
sad
optimistic.
tomorrow. I was so sad yesterday because I was like, I guess I was just preparing for the worst and I didn't want to get my hopes up for this house. And I said, like, if it's meant to be, like, it'll happen. I even said that dressing thing. Like, if I got the dressing, it would work.
And like that's the thing is it's like everything. Literally, I am such a strong believer in anything. Everything happens for a reason. Like, if you guys knew some of the numbers that were kind of involved in this, it is so like this was meant to be.
Yeah.
Because like there's
everything that has happened so far has perfectly lined up on like if
things
that we've done months ago have been important
now
to what happens today.
Yeah, no, like almost like 6 months when you started the business account. That was huge.
I know, and if
so,
we
like,
didn't do that, then we wouldn't get this house today. Like literally everything has lined up exactly how it's supposed to line
perfect. And people say God ain't real. How is this happening?
I don't know.
Like literally this was like a week turn. We've been house hunting for a week. Our first model home was maybe like a week and a day, right?
I think it was less than a week ago.
Yeah, less than a week ago.
It was on Monday, right? Of last week, was it?
We went to the where we're building right now. We looked at the first round.
I
don't even know like how do you explain this? Like it's.
I don't even know how to explain it. But basically, we've got the house. We've got the letter of saying.
We got the pre-approval.
We were pre-approved. We have that letter that we can take in tomorrow, and we're signing everything tomorrow. We're literally picking out everything for our house on the outside tomorrow, right?
Well, we've kind of already gone over like what we want structurally wise on the outside and stuff like that. So we're going in there with an idea, and then that's like a basis of that's like the first step, and then the next step is going to be a designer team is going to contact us, and we get to design like material, what we want for our interior, stuff like that. So we're actually giving us a budget for like interior decorations and stuff like that. I mean, it is still a long road ahead of us because like the house is going to be 8 months, and obviously, and actually Katie and I are super excited to walk you guys through. Like we're going to go through this process of 8 months long with you guys. Like every step with our house, obviously we're going to keep the location
everything
absolutely discreet. Like you're going to come with us to the design studio, and like all of this stuff is going to be so much fun. So that's part of the reason that Katie and I actually wanted to build, was because doing it with you guys, I feel like would be so cool.
I'm literally so excited.
Yeah.
Like this is happening for real.
Yeah, no, but but like I said, this next 8 months we are actually on a budget, so we kind of gotta. I mean, there's still a long road ahead of us. Like it's an easier road than we originally thought, but it's still a road, and we still have to accomplish what we need to accomplish to be able to move in.
These past few videos, you can just tell like how stressful it has been.
It's so stressful.
But this morning we knew that today, like the meeting's tomorrow, and today we knew we were gonna get an answer, and thank God for our freaking lender because he's working overtime on the weekend. Like he has a family, and he's literally on a staycation in Colorado, and he has a toddler, and he was like, hey, I can call you during my toddler's nap time if you need to today. But like he has been absolutely amazing. Without him, this wouldn't have happened. He's the only lender that's actually been able to work with us throughout coronavirus. Honestly, screw the coronavirus, because this would have been 10 times easier without coronavirus. So screw you, coronavirus, if you're out there. But yeah. If you're out there.
If you're out there, wherever you're at, I know you're out there.
Anyways, Ben and I need to go
play FIFA.
I'm excited. Ben and I need to go through all of the house stuff and pick out everything. I'm so excited.
This is crazy.
I know.
Hold on. Pinch me? Yep, that's right.
Oh my god. Alright, well Ben's sleeping. And I'm gonna do a quick Q&A about...
Can you explain why I'm leaving?
Yeah, Ben's just going to play video games at the house. FIFA, sorry. So it's been a very long day. If you guys watched the video before this one, then you saw that I was getting really upset, and I was genuinely getting like kind of sad and thinking that it wasn't going to happen. I did not want to get my hopes up for it, like fall in love with the area and the place, and it just not happened. We got it all figured out. Everything is good to go. Tomorrow morning we are going and signing the contracts for the house. Like, it is happening, it is real. We are buying a house, we're building a house. Like, seriously, it is real, and I'm so excited. I wanted to answer some questions for you guys because there's a lot that you guys are asking that we haven't necessarily covered, and so I want to go over that and talk about like how we're doing this, what the house is like, the aesthetic that I want to go with, like all of that stuff. So I'm going to answer those questions now. But yeah, I let Ben go play FIFA because it's already almost 9 and he's been wanting to play all day. We've had a really busy day, so I was like, just go ahead, I'll answer questions. Oh my gosh, my mom asked a question and said, are you making a special room for your mom? Of course I'm making a special room for my mom. My mom is welcome over anytime. You can come over anytime. We'll finish the basement just for you. So one of the main questions that I'm getting is like, how big is the house? How many bedrooms? Like, what are we doing with that? I will actually link the video right here, but in this video we walked through the exact structure of the house that we will be building. There is 3 bedrooms upstairs, the master, and then Ella's room and Avrey's room, or the girls' room together, and a playroom. I haven't decided exactly what I want to do. There's also a loft upstairs and an extra bathroom, and then on the main floor there is an office, and then the living, kitchen, dining room, and like we're gonna do a mud room, another bathroom, and then downstairs we'll do an unfinished basement, but there are 2 extra bedrooms and a bathroom downstairs. For what we're getting for right now, when it's done building, we will have 3 bed, 3 bath, and then when it's finished it is 5 bed, 4 bath. So we're planning on finishing that within the next 5 years. We don't really need it right now. As the kids get older, then we can move them downstairs, but as of right now we like to have everybody upstairs and close to us. I got a lot of other questions asking like, what about the next baby? Like, where are you gonna put the next baby? Ultimately, well, Avrey started sleeping in her room at about 7-ish months. Probably gonna be the same with the next baby, so I'm not too worried about getting any room ready right now. We're not too worried about an extra room right now, just because we're not planning on having another baby for about a year, and by then the girls can probably share a room and the new baby can have their room when they're ready to go into a room, if that makes sense. Like, it's pretty far out in the future. So yeah, and then ultimately we'll finish the basement and start putting the kids in the basement. Will you have a decent sized backyard for the girls to play in? The backyards here in Colorado are not very big. I've complained about that a lot, how there's not big lot sizes, and so it doesn't have a big backyard. It does have a backyard, a decent sized backyard, but it's not a huge backyard. I have a lot of questions on here about when the house will be done and when we'll be moving in. As of right now, the house will be done around June. Something could happen and it could be pushed back to July sometime, but as of right now our move-in date is around June, and we'll know more specific date and stuff like that once the time gets closer. I'm gonna completely redo the girls' rooms, or do you love them so you will keep them? Avrey's room is a room that I am obsessed with. I love her room. I love the aesthetic. I am obsessed with it. We'll see about that. Like I said, it is 8 months in the future, so I don't know if I'm gonna put them in the same room or what, but most likely I will probably redo their rooms. I know for sure I will redo Ella's room because she will have a big toddler bed and a new toddler room. I know I will be redoing something for Ella. I'm not sure for Avrey yet. What types of things go into buying a house, like behind the scenes stuff? So we're not buying a house that's already there. We are building, and I feel like they can be a little bit different. Basically what we did is we went into a meeting with our realtor Damar, and we kind of told him what we wanted, and we never really gave him an area. We just said anywhere works. Like, we want to look everywhere, we want to get the best deal. After that, then we started looking at specific builders, I think, like people who, like different companies that build, and we were looking at their style of home. This was the second builder that we went to, and we found this area, we found this house, and we fell in love with it, and we got the last lot in their area. That's kind of like the picking out part. The other side is getting in touch with lenders and getting the best deal that you can. That's really stressful. All your income stuff, that was the hardest part for us to like getting the loan, is because we are YouTubers and we don't have a salary and we don't have an employer, so it's hard to prove your income and where it's coming from, and it's a lot. I could go way into more detail about it because it was a lot more than that, but that's kind of the basic stuff. Do you think you guys will live there permanently or just for a couple years? I'm thinking that this home will max be like a 10-year home. I don't know, I could say that right now. And it could change, it could be shorter, it could be longer. I'm not sure, I'm really not sure. We may fall in love with the area and stay there forever, I don't know. But as of right now, I'm looking at it as like a starter home, and then as the kids get bigger and want to have like more space or something, then we may get a different floor plan. I don't know, we'll see. How many square feet are you looking at? So like I said, the basement will be unfinished. So with the unfinished basement, we're pretty sure it's around 2,600 square feet, and then with the finished basement, it's 3,300 square feet. So it's a big house. What style are you guys going for? So this is the part that is now my biggest stressor. I am so indecisive and I second guess myself a lot, and I feel like I have good style when it comes to this stuff, but then again I'm like, do you guys like this? And I'll like ask opinions on like if people like what I'm thinking. I will put up multiple screenshots. I have so many screenshots of the ideas that I have for this place and the aesthetic that I want to go with. I'll also put out screenshots of the aesthetic of the outside of the house that I'm going for, just so you guys can see the style that I want, and hopefully you like it. I don't know, I am kind of obsessed with it. I think that is going to look really good no matter what I choose. Are you able to customize a floor plan at all, or is it just their model floor plan? So they have, I want to say like 20 different floor plans that you can pick from, like 20 different house styles, floor plans, whatever, that you can pick from, and this one just best fit our family with the 3 bedrooms upstairs altogether, and then ultimately 2 more downstairs. Most stressful part of the process? Everything's been pretty stressful. I think the most stressful part right now has been the lenders and trying to get the loan and making sure that goes through. Like, that's been pretty stressful. Also, the fact that there was only one more like plot of land in this neighborhood was so stressful to get everything figured out in a matter of 2 days to get this place. Like, that was really stressful as well. How big of a role did your credit score play for the loan? Is there any help for first-time buyers? I am not sure. Ben kind of handled everything when it came to like our lenders and stuff like that. I think that our credit scores played a really big role in it though. Ben and I both have excellent credit scores, so they averaged out the both of ours and we got a fairly good sized loan. What part of the house was essential to you guys to have in your new home? I wanted a big floor plan. I wanted it to be open. I didn't want to feel closed off. That was really important to me. Lighting is really important to me, like the windows and the natural light to get in. Also, I needed an office, so anything with an office space literally made a huge difference for me. This house also has an office space. I think I forgot to say that, but it has an office space on the main floor, which is huge. We were first saying that we needed at least a 4-bedroom just because the girls can have a room and then I need an office, but this has 5 bedrooms plus an office, so that was huge for us as well. I'm trying to think of what else, like, I don't know, just nice space, open floor plan, and an office. That was pretty big for us. I know it's personal, but would you share financial costs? I totally get if you don't. I will share a margin of what it could be. It really depends on how many upgrades we do and everything that we decide to do on the inside. I do plan on doing a lot of upgrading and a lot of customization when it comes to this, because I don't know, I'm really excited and that's what I want to do, and I feel like that's what you should do if you are customizing a house. Like, you should put as much as you can towards it. It's gonna be anywhere between $440 and $470, just depending on what we do to the exterior, interior, and the yard and fence and everything like that. Any arguments / debates about what you and Ben want to have or not have in the house. We argued at first about the size of the house. He wanted to go with a house that was a little bit smaller, like a 3-bedroom, and work our way up from there. But I thought that if we were building a house and putting all of our effort into it and customizing it and making it personal to us, I would rather go with a bigger house and stay in it longer. So at first we really did not agree on that. Like, we would fight about that. And when it comes to the style of the house, he does not care. He says he trusts me and he likes my style, and I've showed him pictures of the things that I kind of want to do, and he says that he doesn't care, and if I ask him his opinion then he will give it, but he honestly does not care. What would you say is the hardest part, picking a lot or the model? We didn't really get to choose a lot. It was the last one there, so that was easy. The model was a little bit tricky just because price varies so much depending on what you want and the builder, and that's a lot, and you kind of have to make sacrifices here and there about what you want and what this one offers and what this one offers and how much this is and how much that is. So that was a little bit tricky. How involved are y'all going to be in the design process? I want to be as involved as I can. My biggest thing is I want people to drive by in the neighborhood and be like, that's a nice house, that is a pretty house. And when people walk into my house, I want them to be like, I've never seen anything like this before, or this is such a beautiful house. Like, you know what I mean? I want it to be, I don't want it to look like everybody's house. Like, I don't want that. I want it to be me. I want it to be my style, and I want it to look like I created everything. I don't want it to be everything that the builders chose and no upgrades and the generic everything. Like, I want to make it as personal as possible. I want to design everything. I want to design the girls' rooms. I want to design our bathrooms. I want to design the office, the mudroom, everything. I want to be a part of it. Will you get a pet now that you'll have your own house? Ben and I told each other that once we have a house, the following Christmas we will get a puppy for Christmas. So that means that KBandBaby puppy is coming, not this Christmas, but Christmas of 2021. Will y'all go into a design studio and will y'all vlog it? Yes, we are going into a design studio, and of course we are going to vlog it, of course. Will you be doing the wallpaper on the girls' room again? Maybe. I really like it. I may do it. I also saw some cute designs of doing like painting just one big rainbow on the wall, which Ella's obsessed with rainbows right now, so that's kind of cute, kind of like it. I don't know, we'll see. How far will you be from your parents? If you guys don't know, right now we're about a 2-minute drive or 30-second drive from my parents. Like, we live right next to each other. We will be about 30 minutes away from my parents, which is really sad. What color are you guys going to paint your house? I'm guessing you're talking about the outside of the house. This part I really am unsure of because they said that we can't have the same color as the people beside us and the person directly in front of us. We don't know yet. If white is an option, we will most likely do white. If not, I will put a few other color options that I kind of like. Not sure yet. I don't know. Do you want a neutral color scheme or fun colors? I think I want to do a mixture of both. I like a neutral color scheme in the main areas, but I will put up a picture of some laundry rooms that I like. I love the pop of colors in the cabinets, and obviously I'm gonna have pops of color in the girls' room. Our room will probably stay neutral, and the living areas will probably stay neutral as well. Maybe a fun mud room. I don't know, we'll see. Can you please show us your whole process and everything you pick out? Absolutely, 100%. You guys are coming with us every single step of the way, and you'll see everything that I pick out in the whole process from start to finish. Playroom, question mark. I haven't decided yet. Like I said, there are 3 bedrooms upstairs that will be finished and 2 bedrooms downstairs that will not be finished until we decide to do that. Either the girls will share a room and we'll do a playroom, or they will have their own rooms. We also have a big loft upstairs, so that could be a playroom as well. So I don't know, we'll just have to get in there and see, and depending on their ages and where they're at, we'll determine that decision. Beds, bath, square footage. So I'll probably say this over and over again. 3 bedrooms finished upstairs, 2 bedrooms downstairs that will be unfinished until we decide to finish the basement. There are 3 bathrooms that will be done and 1 bathroom downstairs that will not be finished, and the total square footage when everything is finished will be 3,300 square feet. Are you planning on having hardwood floor or carpet If hardwood, what type? So I'm planning on having hardwood on the entire main level and the stairs. I love hardwood on stairs. I think it is so pretty. So I will add some inspiration pictures right here. For the upstairs level, I probably will do all carpet, and for the downstairs will probably be all carpet as well, because it is a basement. It will get cold down there, so carpet will probably be down there as well. A lot of people are asking about our next baby and when we are planning on having our next baby. The answer to that is I want either a summer or fall baby. We're probably going to push for a fall baby now, so we want to have a baby around like August, September, October of next year. Oh no, sorry, of 2022. So that means I would get pregnant like a year-ish from now, like November, December of next year, like try and get pregnant. I don't know, we'll see. That's what I say now. We may end up getting pregnant and having a summer baby, not next year, but the year after that. We'll see, but we're waiting until next year to try for another baby. All of these messages are so freaking sweet. You guys are so supportive of us, and that's why I love you guys. Like, it is amazing to see all of you come together and congratulate us and be so excited for us and want to be on this journey with us. So thank you, thank you, thank you so much for loving our family. I cannot wait to take you guys on this journey with us. Tomorrow we are going to sign everything and it will officially be ours, and we will take you guys along with that as well. I just wanted to say a huge thank you for supporting us and loving us and sticking with us through this crazy time. So that will be it for today's video. I'm sure I missed a bunch of questions and we'll be answering more along the way. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure to give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and follow us on Instagram before you leave. And we'll see you in our next video. Bye guys.
You set my world on fire.